Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Second day of Jeevan Sutra. I was surprised that in such an ancient time, they have done a very amazing work on conscionic, internal healing. Om Shri Gopalabhatta Goswami Vishnupada is a one very amazing scholar from Sri Rangam. He went with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Vrindavan. Definitely, he had a very good traditional exposure from south to north. And that time going was not very easy and was very difficult. Not now, like now. You take a flight and you just come here. They have a very difficult process. There are three things he's talking about. One, fasting. Second, breathing exercise. And third, meditation. And he's saying that these three things are very important for every human being. Fasting is autophagy. If somebody has cancer, you can fix it up just with the help of fasting. Because if you eat too much, and if there's a disease, actually disease take that energy of the food. And when there are so many toxins in the body, if you eat, that again get value addition to toxins. So once when you don't eat, that is the best way for toxins to get time to go out. So when you say fasting, I call fasting as a time medicine. You allow body to get time to burn toxins naturally. And it's a very interesting concept. Many a times, if you want to improve somebody, you should just become very much silent. Floating is more important when the time is very tough. You will say, what is this floating about? Floating is the meaning of not in the floating in the ocean or in the water or swimming pool. Here in this Bhavasagara, in this world, we all are, we are present in this water. And sometimes we are having support of the wave, we are going with the wave. Sometimes we are against the wave. So swimming, we all are swimming in this Bhava Sagara, means this world of karma ocean. So this is the analogy. This analogy is that this whole world is like swimming pool, a water body of karma. And when we do good karma, we are actually with the wave, with the flow. But sometimes when we have a bad karma, we have to swim against the wave, against the stream. Very difficult. But many times when you cannot swim against the wave, or many times you have no solution, trust the time and go with the flow. Means just float. Keep your head up and be in it, floating. And you will see that things slowly, with the time, things pass away. Fasting is nothing but actually a very interesting phenomenon, a way to make us to go with the flow, give time to body to remove all toxins by time. They burn it out. So you don't give food, it will burn what is there. So first they burn what is bad. Acharya is saying that this is very important. But if you want more result, you should do breathing exercise. And breathing exercise is exercise for prana, which is called as pranayama. I'm not saying. This is said by our acharyas. And he is not an Ayurveda guru. He is a Vaishnava acharya who started it. He wrote constitution of Sanatana spirituality in his book Sri Haribhakti Vilas. He's saying Pakshopavasad yatapap purushasya pranashyati. If somebody does fasting for 15 days, all sins can be, even not only toxins, even sins can be burned. I know many people, they do fasting for 9 days or 14 days, 2 weeks, one paksha. Means from Amavasya, new moon till Purnima, full moon. And they burn the toxins. He's saying not only here, the next point is pranayama shatairnaiva yat papam nashyate nranam. Nranam means human beings. All sins can be removed if you do 100 pranayama every day. How many? 100. 100 breathing. Breathe out, breathe in slowly 100 times. Definitely you get a lot of power back. But it's surprising. Next is pranayama sahasrena yat papam nashyate nranam kshanamatrena tat papam hare dhyanat pranashya. Just by the dhyana of Hari, kshanamatra, if from pure heart, it's not that just remembering like this. Sorry. With 100% love and affection. When you do meditation, you know, that intensity of love, that intensity of, you know, remembering for one's fraction. This is very important. I was surprised. Wow. You know why? Can you tell me 1 second meditation and which is more powerful? 1,000 pranayama, what you do? 100 enough. But equivalent to 1,000 pranayama is one fraction remembering of Hari. Can you tell me what is this? I will give you an example. There is a therapy called Kshara Chikitsa in Ayurveda. Those who have a diseases which don't get cured, we use Kshara, alkaline therapy. And they say that you should use very little amount of Kshara, very, very little, not much. Little Kshara, and you know what the example is given? Like a cow. If cow is sitting and if you do little like this, cow gets up. But if you do too much, cow sits. Many a times, very small click can change everything. I don't know how many of you have experienced. One day when I was just walking, I was doing my one shloka of Narayana. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam. And I was remembering Shantakaram. Shanti means peace. Very peaceful form. Bhujagashayanam. And he is lying on Bhujanga, Sheshnaga, Padmanabham, Suresham. And from his umbilicus, lotus is coming. Vishwadaram. And he is the Adhara. Adhara means fundamental, base of whole universe. Gagana Sadrasham. And he's looking like Gagana, sky. Megha Varnam Shubhangam. And he's looking like a Megha Varna, cloudy color. Lakshmi Kantam. And he's having an aura of Lakshmi. Kamalanayanam. His eyes are like lotus. Yoga Bhir Dhyana Gamyam. Yogis are doing dhyana. And when I was saying this, every day I used to say nothing was happening. One day I felt really big cosmic power. It is actually explain you with words. That one fraction, and that changed my whole creativity. Things start happening aligned with the time. And I was not able to do again that dhyana. That one day it happened, it clicked like that. Then I tried so many times to get the same feel, same vibe of that dhyana, ayana. It didn't come. And this happened in 2004, and I was in a very, very deep stress that time. I was married, and there was so much problems. We were just struggling with I was doing my master's in MD in Ayurveda, very tough time. But that one fraction and everything changed. So here when Acharya is saying that Kshanamatrena Harir Dhyan, sometimes you should get that spark. If you can get that spark, so keep trying your meditation on Hari. If we get that spark, it can change your life. Today I will tell you one more technique. If you want land, property also, okay, this is spiritual side. If you want health, I will tell you one simple example. You want health, you give best herbs like ashwagandha, guduchi, offer it to temple to Krishna. If you give to Radharamanji in our Vrindavan, our temple, Danta Kasta Pradhanena Danta Saubhagya Mritshati. If you give this dental stick herbs, your all oral cavity will become fine. Jihva lirlekhinam datva virogastu abhijayate. If you give dental tongue cleaner, if you give herbs, and if you want land, you give little mud to him. If you want, you try, and I have seen this. Those who have a very serious health diseases, I say go to Radharamanji, and in that temple, just put a small herbs, some medicines you give to him, he will cure, he will put power in your medicine. These temples were not the places of prayers. That is in Abraham religion. I agree that all the temples are for prayer. These are the places for charge. Therefore, this is not a religion. When you come to India, I won't say we are religious people, we are more spiritual people. Here, temples are made with a charging power. Every day, deities are charged with the cosmic divine called over there without any one day gap. That's why I say, if you get chance, when you are taking treatment, I have selected two very important places in India. One Udupi and another Govardhan, Vrindavan. This is also place of Krishna. This is Vrindavan of South India, Udupi, Maharaj. Here Tulsi comes everywhere, isn't it, my dear? In the house, outside everywhere Tulsi. Vrinda means Tulsi. It's a very auspicious plant. Here in this part, everywhere it grows. You don't need to put any water in it. It comes. So we call Udupi as a Gupta Vrindavan. And another place where I have a center I am starting, that is Govardhan, where Krishna has actually taken this Govardhan with 5,000 year time, everything disappeared. Only one thing left, and that is Govardhan. I always say, father of my mama, my mom's brother, father of Yogesh Goswami ji. He used to tell me, Tanmay, go to Govardhan to do parikrama because that's the only one thing left in thousands of years which is having a power of divine touch. And we have opened our center. One more center is there. This way I say that you people should take, why are you taking this treatment? You are not only getting here healing for the physical body, but also for your spiritual body. You're healing to your subtle body. Because every day you start your day here with yoga. And then you guys do nasal therapy, smoke therapy. And then you guys take panchakarma, abhyanga, various types of sweating removal. And then in the evenings you have classes. These types of, and then yoga nidra. I'm sure Dr. Priyanka is doing yoga nidra here. This combination of the all treatments with spirituality is very, very rare. So this is take this as a very good opportunity. Pranam Maharaj for your coming. I thought let me complete this flow and then I will do my pranam to you. Healing is not only to the body is important. See what Goswami Ji Maharaj, Gopal Bhatta Goswami Ji is writing. Fasting you do. Pranayama you should do, but also do fraction meditation of Hari. Maharaj, I was telling a very interesting verse. He is saying that if I'm not wrong, if I remember, Pakshad Upavasad. It will be very good for all if you remember. 1 week, one Paksha, 15 days, from Amavasya to Purnima. Pakshad Upavasad Yat Papam Purushasya Pranashyati. You can remove your own diseases are actually. Today, if you see, it's a very simple thing. If your mind become pure, relaxed, no negativity, actually disease healing starts very fast. But disease become very serious when we live under a certain type of pressure. That is Vata, is what I was talking about, which is incurable. The divine, I'm continuing yesterday's lecture, divine intervention is very important to cure. And he's saying that one paksha, 15 days, if you do fasting, you can remove your all sins. Pranayama shatainaiva, yat papam nashyate ram. 100 pranayama can remove sins and diseases. But 1,000 pranayama, what result comes? That comes by kshanamatrena harira dhyanam. Dhyana is never for hours for Hari. What you will do, keep on doing dhyana of seeing him? No. It's that feel, that one fraction spark happens and you feel, wow, your all neurohormones, your all nervous system gets charged. It's a blink. It's just connect. And this is such a scientific verse I have got. I'm amazed. I gave you example. Till today, 2004, August, no, sorry, it was maybe August. I'm not remembering. But that was a month, that day, where I got that spark. And today, till now, I am nourished by that. Every day, I'm trying to get that spark. It's not coming. I'm doing meditation and I am focused on him. Now I am getting one more spark, which I will share. I don't mind. Hanuman, white, beautiful Hanuman like this. He comes and he holds and sits, very, give me full shelter on his lap. like Prahlad got from Lakshmi Narasimha. But that is my power. That spark where you see very clarity, that energy comes by meditation, you can change your whole karma. Please try for this. No age barrier. There is no problem with any machine you need. Just you need to get that vibe for fraction of second. And if you want to heal yourself, go to Radharaman temple. And I have did this. You want any land? Take the mud and give to Radharaman. Mud. And he's saying, Danta Kashta Pradhanena, you give that teeth stick, that teeth cleansing, you will get healing of the mouth. You give tongue cleaner, Jihunirlekinikam Dattva, Virogastva Vijayate. You give to him. You give medicines to him, you will get all medicines. Right medicines will come to you. Whenever you come to doctor, I do this now in Govardhan. That to my patients, I say, give medicine to take this medicine and offer it to Radha Girdhari. I don't use that medicine that he's using, but then I get very good intuitions to help him even better live. This is a practical experience I'm talking. And he's saying, Mrada Mrada Gada Devasya Bhumi Mapnoti Uttamam. You will get the best piece of land if you give little mrada, mitti, dust. Very interesting things when I see a spiritual healing, I find you will surprise when we do this, we do this Shila, we give everyday bath to Shaligram Shila. We keep this stone. There's a Gandaki river in Nepal, there we get Shaligram Shila. If you can really connect and charge during your doing Abhisheka, that we call Charanamrit. If you keep Tulsi and do every day, I do in my chamber. Every day in my life, I do that. Wherever I go, I'm sure Yogesh Maharaj is doing, Maharaj is doing. So many of you must be also doing. But start that habit because he's saying Akala Mrityu Haranam. Akala means what is Akala Mrityu? Mrityu means it's a death. What is Akala Mrityu? There's two types of death. One is Akala Mrityu, another is Akala Mrityu. What is Kala Mrityu? When somebody dies, 100-year life, we all have a human rights to live minimum 100 years. You cannot say I am old. You can never. Death always comes with its signs. Just like rain comes by showing clouds, fruit comes by showing flower, death comes by its symptoms. It will never come before 100 years. But what is Akala Mrityu? He's saying that you have to remove Akala Mrityu. Accident is not Akala Mrityu. That is Yadracha Mrityu. It's accident. Accident is accident. Akala means, like, he's giving analogy that if you have a chariot and it has a pivot, and that wooden pivot, if you put off-road, offshore driving, and because of stone, you don't care and you drive very ruthlessly, and if you don't oil it every day, and it get cracked at the pivot, now this wheel is going to break any day or degrade fast. One is a normal death of the wheel. It get slowly, it goes out. But that is a normal death for wheel. Every day वो घिस जाता है ना, it gets slowly mitigate its power. That is 100 years. But if wrong off-road driving with a very bad way and not taking care, that is going to make your vehicle akala. So if you take Charnamrita, I'm not saying this. Gopal Bhatta Goswami Maharaj is writing in Shri Bhakti Vilas. Akala Mrityu Haranam Sarva Vyadhi Vinashanam. All diseases can be cured with this water. This is actually your own energy which is healing you through this. When you think divine is with you, divine is with you. If you think divine is not with you, divine is not with you. Because everything is what we think. Okay, I tell you one simple example. You have your best friend. Just for one fraction of second, you get doubt about him. Once. About him or her. Only for one fraction. You can't accept now. So this one fraction, blink and seeing the God, feeling him, wow. This never let that one fraction negativity come in us. Come in you. Never. Then you will acting good, but you will never be good. If I get suppose, for example, my brother, my cousin, Yogesh is here. I love him. Today I said to him, I will never judge you because you are my brother. Till my life I am here, I have not to judge my brother. Why? Or my guru, or my father, or my mother, or my friends. Why? Because if you judge and if you get one fraction of that negativity, oh, whole life you will be now acting, you will not be able to enjoy that connect. See the power of mind. If we try to do this meditation on Shaligrama Shila and really give him bath, this stone is so divine that the power it pulls from all positive energy. And if you drink, it removes that, it heals that crack within us. And also remove Sarva Vyadhi Vinashana, all diseases. Vishnoha Padodakam Pitva Shirsa Dharayamyam. You have to drink it and then put on your head. How to put on the head? Acharya Gopal Bhatta Goswami Maharaj is telling you have to make Kumbhi Mudra. Which Mudra? Kumbha Mudra. Have you ever made Kumbha Mudra? Okay, today I will teach you Kumbha Mudra. You have to do Shaligram Shila Snana and then take Charnamrita in the hand and put in one hand or ask somebody to put, but before that you make Kumbha Mudra, Kumbhi Mudra, take this part of the hand and this two, put together like this. Okay? Join this. Okay? And join your both, cross your both thumbs, cross like this. Now this is actually a kumbha. This is a pot. In this you fill Charnamrit. This should be together, one over the another. And put Charnamrit after drinking, then ask, and then put on forehead like, wow. There's a technique. There's a healing. There's a system. That's why I said, Gopal Bhatta Goswami Maharaj is the only who wrote scientific constitution of Vaishnava system. So he's a yogi. He is talking about yoga. He's saying fasting. He knows naturopathic principle. He's saying do autophagy, do pranayama. But Better than that is if you can do fraction meditation. That is part. And he's talking that if you do this bath, put this in Kumbhi Mudra of this Charnamrata, drink, and then put over your. My dear friends, if I keep going on, I can tell you so many things, but very greatest line what he wrote is, I have not seen such a revolutionary personality. He's saying that if you go to the Ganga, people say that you get clean your sins, but if it is true, then why not to the frogs and the one who is every day taking people from boat for the dip in the Ganges? He is not clearing his sins. Not that frog in the water. I will read you the line. Api sarva nadi toya mrat kutas chatai gorasai. Even if you drink gorasa, even if you drink all the best water, spiritual healing water of Ganges or rivers, na shuddha bhava dushita. What is saying? Bhava dushita can never be get benefited. I went to Narmada in Ujjain. There is Ujjain, there is a such an amazing Omkareshwar temple on that hill. 46-degree temperature. And once when I dipped in that Narmada, it was ice cold. And I took the drink with Bhava Shuddhi because I read him. He's saying, Shata Shatopi Tatha Snata. 100 times you take dip in holy water. Na Shuddha Bhava Dusha. Otherwise, frog also would have got moksha. Everything is all about internal healings. Unfortunately, in Kali Yuga at present time, I am seeing that people have lost the trust, lost feelings. People have lost real love. When I see this young age, I feel so happy because they still have that purity. And if we believe, if we keep trust, people spoil us. Don't believe 100%. Purity of heart. One of my very good friend, Premananda Shetty, he's from Udupi, he's living in Dubai. I and he went to one temple, Kollur, here nearby. This is not now. Now it is 2025. I am talking about 2007. That time he took out in front of me 100,000 rupee and check and he gave to priest. Because I am from priest family, I said, I just wanted to know his feelings, his bhava. I asked him. He's a very good entrepreneur, businessman, but big donator. I asked him, you gave 1 lakh rupee check, which now is certainly 10 lakh. And you not even ask that give me receipt or anything back. Is it okay? I appreciate your trust, but my question is that if we give, we expect some written receipt in temples. He says, look, Dr. Tanmay Goswami, I gave to Devi. If he reaches it to Devi, it is not my problem. Devi took it. Devi has already taken it. If he will not take, it will be his problem. I am not going to destroy, pollute my heart by being judgmental. I said, oh, God. That's why you are a millionaire. You are a. See, he is not wasting his time in polluting his mind. It's not your money which Devi takes. It's your bhava which Devi takes. It's not the gift. Today I got, yesterday, uh, Rakhi Didi has brought this shirt. Good. I would have kept it and wore somewhere else. I said, no, I'm going to wear it. This bhava. And that bhava making me happy. See, why not? We can again live with purity. My question is, this will heal us. Relationships has lost that bhava. Everything is become diplomacy. Everything is becoming, in the name of etiquette, external behavior. Where is that love going on? I am seeing in our community very badly affected. Where is it? Why? Because Acharya is writing, okay, don't be hypocritical. If you follow philosophy, then really follow it. No problem. Few days live with that purity. He's saying bhava dushita is more dangerous because he's acting, he's getting no benefit. One day he will be frustrated, and then he will blame Guru, he will blame Krishna, he will blame God, he will blame everyone. If anything can be done, if you want to cure yourself, your healing starts from your bhava. You people want to take treatment here, please take with your good bhava. Maximum people, you are spoiling your time, money, energy. Trust your child, trust your love, trust your people, trust. Even if you got betrayed, still keep going. At least trust me, not that be blind. I mean to say, don't spoil your beauty. And people then cannot even have this beauty with their guru, their very close relations. How can they can get God? Tell me, honestly. Is it possible, Maharaj? I don't think so. And the time is so horrible. Everybody is here. Already we are in this acting world, and they are doing super acting, double acting. One acting given by God, play this role. He is a director. And this is the movie. We got the role. We are supposed to play the role honestly. In this, we are also playing roles and roles. I say, at least let's play the role honestly. Very important things which I want to touch. Every time I was thinking that why Indians are getting so much of diabetes. Diabetes can never happen to women. Ayurveda books has written ladies do not get diabetes because their blood gets purified every month by menstrual cycle. So diabetes is a disease of more men gender than women gender. 70% men, 30% women gets diabetes. But nowadays, how many of ladies used to get diabetes before? Very, very, very less. Rare. If you go 20 years back in India, you will hear diabetes in men, but not in women. But nowadays, Maharaj, so many lady patients with diabetes. I'm shocked. What is happening? It is not the nature of women to get diabetes. Why men is getting so much of diabetes? Everywhere in the world, diabetes is the main disease, and diabetes, fate is kidney disease. Have you ever thought about it? Since last 3 days, I am doing research only on this. Yesterday, I sat for 4 hours morning. Day before yesterday also, I said, no, I'm going to break this now because so many years I am this research because I'm tired of handling Yogesh Maharaj patients with diabetes. Out of every day, I am having a calls of minimum 1,000 patients. And when my people they write, among 1,600 are diabetic. They have many problems, but main disease is that. कहाँ से आ रही है? And kidney problem, liver problem, fatty liver, fatty liver, fatty liver. Fatty liver, diabetes, blood pressure, and kidney problem. You don't need to be astrologer, you don't need to be pulse diagnoser. You just say blindly, seeing a person with the age of 55 sitting in Delhi in a big office or a big entrepreneur, you have diabetes or BP or cholesterol or fatty liver. You will say, yes, I have. For all. Am I right? Simado? Everywhere. Vata. You know what Acharya says? This is the disease of fat. What? This is a disease of fat. And if you have kapha, any disease happen, you can get cured. But if it is pitta, inflammation in your body, and fat, if fat get pathology, and if you have kapha problem, you will be cured. But if it is pitta, it will be difficult. But if it is vata, which is attacking your fat, this is diabetes, which can never cure. And vata, a person with vata eating all bad food, not doing any exercise, and having a very deep level of distrust, bhava dushita, impurity, judging everyone with negativity, not believing but doing, so dangerous. If the person is far better who is not believing and sitting somewhere. At least this person is okay. Imagine if I talk to you with love and inside I keep poison. Who will be in loss? See the fate of that person. I imagine and I get scared. Diabetes happens when we harm. I was shocked. I will show you the book, which is written by Vallabhacharya Maharaj, Vaidya Chintamani. The book was written by Vallabhacharya, who came from Telugu, from Andhra, who went to Vrindavan and Gujarat, who started Vallabhacharya Sampradaya, Vallabh, Srinath. He was a very renowned Vaidya. He wrote a book, Vaidya Chintamani, and he writes, is matra gami च matra hantra madhumeha karaka bhagini gami bhagini hanta ikshu meha च karakam. He has divided two category of diabetes. One kapha based and another vata based. Kapha based is when somebody harms sister or brother in past life or even had physical relationship, or who has harmed mother in past life. What does it mean? Now you tell me. This is not about the harming in reality. When we are having a severe conflict with our own source from which one has taken birth. Hare Krishna. Understand? Maharaj, the point. We are actually women. Men form a woman, you are woman form a woman. That's it. All are woman. Here, Purush is only one. That is Krishna. We all are part of nature. We came in from mother's body. If a person is against the source of origin, this is the psyche. We start, look, you fight with your mother, you have everyday love and fight. I don't talk about that. You born or you took sannyas like Maharaj, no, it's different thing. I am saying that keeping negativity, animosity from the source of your. Imagine if Ganga is hating its Gangotri. कैसे चलेगा हमारा? This thing. If river is hating its source, will it be a pure river? And the branch of the same tree. We all are the branches. We got that, When you live together, you get same samskaras, same energies. अरे एक शाखा टेढ़ी हो गई तो क्या खराब हो गई? If one branch got negative. When there is a problem of, the symbiosis, synergy, diabetes comes. All cells are living in harmony within you. Trillions of cells. Diabetes is a disease of disharmony within and when the person is having that around. This is not only problem of diabetes, prameha. Prameha is a disease which is related to your muscles, mamsa and fat, meda. If your muscles and your fat starts problem, it means that you have problem with your own source and your own branch. See, there is one perspective of health which we need to decode. Because we want to cure the disease from its source. Mula. Without adhyatma, without spirituality, healing, this is impossible. I want to request you, when you come to such place like Maitreya Ayurveda Ashram, where you people are sitting, you have a beautiful ocean, you have a beautiful nature here, you have a very sattvic food, you have a very good Udupi Krishna here, his energy in this area, you have very good people working. Make best use of it. But if you are having a bhavadushita state, मैं क्या करूं भाई? तुम्हारी मर्जी. Diabetes है ही इसीलिए रही. People have lost bhavashuddha. Jai Shri Radhe. I want to stop here intentionally because I don't want to dilute this bhava. I told you, your fasting, your pranayama, your Ayurveda herbs, all will work. Give it to him and take. Keep that fraction of spark meditation. When you take bath, when you do anything, remember lotus eyes of Krishna. This is a spirituality. It's a spiritual healing. Because this is not the God who is sitting in the sky. This is just a power of the nature of this whole universe personified with love for your love. Don't doubt this at least. अब बताओ आदमी भगवान को ही जब डाउट कर, इफ यू द पर्सन हु इज डाउटिंग दैट क्रिएटर हु क्रिएटेड अस, डायबिटीज होएगी, कैंसर तो होना ही चाहिए। जय जय श्री राम। ठाकुर जी आप सभी पे कृपा करें।